These 4 people are Doctor Who community members, and by working as a team they could win hundreds of pounds. There's only one thing standing in their way. The Chaser. The chase is on. Hello and welcome to The Chase. Can this team of 4 Doctor Who mega fans be one of the fandom's finest quizzing brains to take home hundreds of pounds? I hope so. Let's meet them.
Hi, I'm Tom and I'm from Cardiff.
Hi, I'm Martyn and I'm from Doncaster in South Yorkshire.
Hey y'all, it's Conor here now from South Carolina and good old Alabama, baby.
Hi, I'm Connor and I'm from Hertfordshire, England.
Hi, I'm George and I'm from Mepham.
And that is my team. Now, one by one they'll try to bring as much money as they can down the board and into the team prize fund. But as always, hunting them down every step of the way will be the Chaser. Anyone who gets caught loses their money and is out of the game. Make it back safely though, and they'll go through to the final chase with a chance to win an equal share of the total prize fund. And first to face the Chaser is Tom. Tom, back on Who Game shows, how are you feeling today?
Yeah, I'm doing pretty good, you know. I just trying to make sure I got here on time. I was on time as well. It was just the website I was trying to figure out.
Of course, yeah. Okay, Harries, this is your cash builder round now. Every single correct answer is worth £5.
Yep, I've got it.
You have 1 minute on the clock. Harries, Mr. Tom.
Yep.
Your time.
Yep.
Starts now. Krasko from the episode Rosa had escaped from what prison?
Oh, pass.
Storm Cage. Part 1 of what season 12 serial saw a unique title sequence experiment that was never replicated again?
Pass.
The Ark in Space. What was the name the Doctor proclaimed the horse had given itself in a town called Mercy?
Pass.
Susan. In the Age of Steel, Mrs. Moore revealed what to be her real name?
Pass again, I'm sorry.
Angela Price. I should apologise to you. And the King's Demons, who imitates King John of England?
The Master? No, pass.
I'm going to give it to Ibs Comedian, who did turn out to be the Master Official, who is supposedly the face of Bo.
Captain Jack.
Correct. Richard E. Grant appeared in what Moffat penned Red Nose Day special?
Kiss the Fatal Death.
Correct. What writing was scarred onto Clara's hand in Journey to the Centre of the TARDIS?
That's time. Oh, I could have answered that. It was.
Answer it. I'll give you.
Big friendly button, was it?
Correct. You paused that back at the end. That's 4 correct answers. So you.
Okay, I'll take that. That's not too bad. I think that's. I'm okay with 4.
Tom, £20 there. That was very good. Now.
Thank you.
You need to face the Chaser, but who is it going to be today? Will it be the Time Lord, aka George White, the man who plays with balls on the pitch, he says? Will it be the Purple Doctor, the man with a roar so loud you'd think he's Katy Perry? Will it be the Great Intelligence? Hopefully it's not Richard E. Grant, otherwise the leads will upstage him again. Or will it be the Silence? I'm sorry, what was I just saying? So Tom, who would you like to face today?
Well, I faced the Purple Doctor in Beat the Chasers. I remember doing that, and I was pretty successful then, if memory serves, so I'd probably like to say him again.
Are you referring to the Beat the Chasers that was deleted?
Yeah, that one, yeah.
I've been so into the runes again. Nice.
Lost archive footage, yes.
Well, Tom, here comes the Chaser. It is George White making his Chaser debut. Hello, George.
Hello.
You're late.
Well, I can't be the on-time Lord.
Of course.
It's hard to start. I don't know, yeah.
Of course. But what did you make of Harries' £20 cash builder just then?
Well, Harries is a wise person. Time, delete the competition.
Great improv there, my friend. Great improv. Okay, so Harries, you are of course on £20. That is your starting position. If you would like to take a step closer to home and be a chicken, the Chaser will offer you
£5.
£5. And if you would like to go up to the Chaser, perhaps have a little spar with him, the Chaser will offer you.
Take the destiny of the doctors. It's £50.
Oi.
Alright, so 5, 20, or £50. Ferries, what are you thinking?
See, here's the thing, right? You know, I need the money after Comic-Con, and it always annoys me on the Chase when they play it too safe. At the end of the day, you know, I came in here with nothing. If I come out of here with nothing, I'll be at the same place. So I'm going to go for the high offer of 50.
Ferries is the higher offer, so we'll get rid of the other two amounts there. Ferries, for £50, best of luck, the Chase is on. Ferries, Tom, what do you want me to call you today?
Either. Honestly, either works fine.
Okay, either. Your first question is: what was the first modern Who story to be written by a woman? A. 42. B. Fear Her. C. Daleks in Manhattan. And Faris, what would you like to submit for your first question today?
I am going to say Daleks in Manhattan. C.
But that is the correct answer. It is indeed C. Daleks in Manhattan. You come down a step on the board, and the Chaser is put.
C. Is it Helen Rayner, I believe?
Yes, it was Helen Rayner.
Script editor for series 1 or 2, something like that. I don't know.
Yeah, and then she also went on to write the Santoran two-parter in series 4.
Yes,
Yeah,
which was, in my opinion, much better.
I don't know if I like it, but yeah, no, I knew it was. I knew
I don't dislike it. It's great.
it was written by a woman. Like, that piece of trivia was in my head, and obviously I knew 42 was Chris Chibnall, and Fear Her, I don't remember the name of the person who wrote it.
It's probably for the best though, Tom.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm not sure, but yeah, well done, Faris.
It's a bit bad it took that long to get the first female writer though, isn't it, really?
Yeah.
Of the new show.
That was the times. But the next question is, retrospectively, what has Katie Manning stated to be her favourite story from her time on the show? A. The Green Death. B. The Mind of Evil. Or C. Inferno. Eva, what would you like to submit?
I like to submit. Oh yeah, sorry, I got confused a bit by the bit. Well, I'm pretty sure Inferno doesn't have Katie Manning in it, so probably not that one. So I'm gonna go. It's between A or B. I'm gonna say A, The Green Death.
Wow. The Green Death is not the correct answer. It was in fact The Mind of Evil, which is an absolute corker of an episode, as long as you don't, just quit after the first 10 minutes of episode 1, which are quite rough, but then it gets so much better. So yeah,
it is a hard watch, man.
The first 10 minutes are hard. But yes, so you stay where you are. Harries, George potentially following you down the board. George has put.
B.
How on earth do you know that?
I won't lie, I did the same as Tom. I did Inferno season 7, so probably not that one. So I just did it do, and then I did some real nice sciencey wincy stuff, and then I just guessed B.
Okay, well there we go.
Really, that was a stab in the dark.
Yeah, George comes down the board, and it's one behind you. Faris, you really have to get this correct now, okay?
Okay.
We don't want another early exit.
No.
Complete the quote. You want weapons? We're in a... what? A. Sanctuary. B. Library. Or C. Warhead. And Faris, what are you going to go with?
Well, here's the thing. I might be overthinking it, but obviously this is from, I'm guessing, Tooth and Claw. And library feels too obvious because they're in a library. So that would just be the Doctor stating the obvious. So, and the last one was it Warhead, you said? The last one was? And Warhead feels a little bit like, that doesn't feel like a word that would be used like to describe any old weapon. So I'm tempted to say Sanctuary.
Okay.
It's a bit of a risk though, isn't it? I suppose...
I have to time you out.
Okay, I'm gonna go with...
Which do you want to go with?
Sanctuary. I'm probably gonna regret this.
You will, because it's incorrect. It is library.
Oh, I shouldn't.
We're in a library, and then Tennant turns with his glasses on, with the books in his hands.
Crap.
Of course.
Crap, I shouldn't have overthought it.
You shouldn't have. I don't even know what sanctuary is. Maybe George will be able to enlighten us. George, this could potentially knock out Tom.
Probably.
What have you put?
I put B, library.
Oh, so Tom has been knocked out of the game. It's potentially not the end of the night for you, Harries, though. If every single person to come up tonight also gets knocked out, then you will be back in the final chase, I'm sure, but with minimalistic price sum.
Get it, because I overthought it, and I shouldn't have, because if I didn't, I'd still be in the chance of winning 50 quid. But, you know, you win some, you lose some. Just how it goes.
George, final thoughts on Harries today?
I mean, he was unlucky. I mean, it's, you know, you've done wonders for my ego, Tom, so thanks. Because if I'd have let the first person slip through the net, then Will would have not let me back on next series. So you've given me hope, so thank you.
No, that's all right.
Yeah, but
hopefully see you in the final chase.
Unlucky Tom,
no worries.
But for you, the chase is over. Goodbye.
Bye.
Not Bradley Walsh.
I am Bradley Walsh. That felt so harsh. That's the first time I've ever done that on the chase episode. And we're 2 series in. Fuck. I'm sorry, Tom.
That's all right.
Well, Tom was adventurous, but unfortunately he was caught by the chaser. Can any of my contestants beat the chaser today? Let's find out. Next up, it's Adam. Welcome to the chase, Adam.
Hello, thank you very much for having me. It's nice to be back.
Yeah, like the 5th time, I believe.
Is it that many? The 5th time?
I believe so, if we include the deleted Beat the Chasers that was never published.
Oh, okay. Well, do you know what? I'm just happy to be here. You know, I love a good bit of quizzing, good bit of Who knowledge, so I can't resist the call.
Would you consider yourself a quizzer?
Oh, I mean, for specific subjects, yeah, you know, like Doctor Who and other interests I have, but my general knowledge is okay, but I feel if I went on, you know, if I was doing a quiz like this, but general knowledge, I don't think I'd maybe completely win. But when it comes to Who, I'd like to think I stand a bit of a better chance, but we'll see.
So before we go into the cash builder round, one final question. Have you been paying attention to the recording, and have you been playing along with Harries? And if so, what did you kind of get from his cash builder and multiple choice questions?
Oh, I mean, he clearly knows his stuff in Who, just as I think a lot of us do. Some of the questions were a bit tricky, but I think the thing is, with any contestant, Who's so vast, isn't it? You know, you're talking nearly 60 years worth of potential questions to ask, and I know, like, you know, some people's eras might be stronger than others. I know some of mine certainly are, so it just depends. As the old adage goes, it's only easy if you know the answer.
Yeah, exactly. Well, Adam, do you know how the cash builder works?
Yes, I do.
Awesome, let's bring it on. You have 1 minute on the clock. Michael has primed the timers. Are you ready to play?
Yes, let's do it.
Adam?
Yep.
Best of luck. Your
Thank
time
you.
starts now. On what planet is the Doctor's daughter set?
Mescaline.
Correct. What series 12 episode saw 2 men kiss?
Praxius.
Correct. The 777th episode of Doctor Who comes in what Matt Smith series?
Oh, I'm so sorry. Series 6.
Correct. Caroline Ford portrayed what companion?
Susan Foreman.
Correct. What standalone episode did Billie Piper say was her favourite from series 1?
Ooh, standalone. The Father's Day.
Correct. The Waters of Mars was dedicated to whom?
Pass.
Barry Letts. Who wrote Cold War?
Mark Gatiss.
Correct. Inferno concludes what season?
7.
Correct. What Capaldi era episode utilises pre-credits scene to explain the bootstrap paradox?
Before the Flood.
Correct.
Time.
Holy crap! I think we have our new favourite on our hands. Jesus Christ.
Guide about that Barry Letts one. I was quickly thinking who died in 2000. It sounds awful to say, but I was thinking who died in 2009, and my mind just Because you want to do it quick. My mind just went like, forget it. So
Adam, he tested the question on me, and I said Verity Lambert because I had no idea.
I think she wasn't that much before then. I don't think when she.
No, I don't think so.
It was still in the RTD era, but yeah, that was good questions.
Yeah,
good
I believe it was Voyage of the Damned for her.
Verity, yeah, I think you're right.
Yeah, because Voyage of the Damned, it gets you so emotional by the end, and it just caps it off with in tribute or dedicated to Verity Lambert, and it just makes me cry again. What an episode!
Nice little gut punch.
Yes, but you got 8 correct answers there, which gets you £40, and I'll have you know the graphic that I did give George doesn't even cover £40 because I didn't anticipate anyone doing that well. So the graphic itself
I aim to please.
Adam, that was incredible from you. £40 there. So Adam, it's time to bring back the Chaser.
Hello.
George, what did you think of Adam's performance in the cash builder there? Quite incredible, wasn't it?
I mean, you had my hair standing up on end, which, was, as the most glorious hair on YouTube, I bow down to thee, sir. Well done.
Appreciate it, man. Thank you.
Okay, so Adam, if you would like to take a step closer to home, the Chaser will offer you
25 English pounds.
£25 for the lower offer. However, if you like to be a bit zany and you want to be awesome and be the hero of the episode, the Chaser will offer you for the higher offer
£70. Think of all the Kronk burgers you can buy.
A Kronk burger with cheese? Oh, I could buy loads of them with 70 quid. Yeah.
Closer to the Chaser gets you 30 extra pound. What are you thinking?
Yeah, I mean, let's go for it. You're only on these sort of shows once, right? So I think you got to go for broke. So yeah, let's do it. Let's go £70.
Awesome. Well, you technically been on many more than one show, but of course, yes. Okay, so we'll take away the 2 other offers. You are paying for £70, and best luck for you. The chase
Thank you.
is on. Okay, so your first question is, guys, the first Doctor accidentally gets engaged to Kamika in what serial? A.
The Aztecs. Sorry.
Cornflakes.
I couldn't remember, like I said, I couldn't remember whether it was multiple choice or whether this was the one where, like, you have to say it first, if you get me.
I should have explained it. Sheila Reid reprised her role as Clara's Gran in what episode? Did she reprise it in A. Deep Breath, B. Magician's Apprentice, or C. Dark Water? Adam, wait.
Yes, I'm.
Okay, Adam, what would you like to put?
I believe then I'll go for Dark Water.
Dark Water, what made you think that?
Well, because I think, I haven't seen it in a long time, I think she first appears in The Time of the Doctor, the last Matt Smith one, and then I think she's in Dark Water when, after Danny Pink gets killed, I think there's a little scene where she's chatting with her. I don't think she's in Magician's Apprentice, and I don't think... What was the other one? Yeah, no, I don't know. Well, no, she's not in Deep Breath because that takes place in Victorian times. So, yeah, I'm going to go with Dark Water based on that.
Yep, and you knocked out the park. That is the correct answer. You move down the board. And the Chaser has put
D, Dark Water. Because it was weird, because Series 8 is like, just at the end, it's like, oh, there's Kara's nan, she's still here. Because Moffat's had a problem with family.
Series 8 is the GOAT, man. Like, I don't care what anyone says, Series 8 is the GOAT.
I like Series 8, it's just, the whole thing of, here's her family.
You are right.
Yeah, here's your next question, guys. Okay. What type of teacher does the Doctor mistakenly attribute to Danny Pink? A. Maths teacher, B. PE teacher, or C. Physics teacher? Adam, potentially getting your £70 closer to home.
Yeah.
Or maybe not. You have put...
Whichever one PE was that B?
That was B, yes.
That's what I'm going for.
And that's the correct answer. The £70 moves closer to home. Very well done, Adam. And the chaser is put.
BPE.
So George is 2 behind you. Here's the next question, Adam. Mary Tam played Romana in what Classic Who season? A. Season 12. B. Season 14. Or C. Season 60. And Adam, you have put?
C. Season 16.
Not even going to hesitate because we haven't got much time. That is the correct answer. You come down the board. Woo boy. George, you have
I'm so sorry to Will because I put B.
Oh.
Season 14, not a fan.
I got confused because I haven't, like, there's so much Tom that I haven't watched.
There is so much Tom, yeah.
It beat me down, but yeah, because obviously, like, you just think of Lila Warden, and I was like, oh yeah, there's another one, and I just guessed, and I knew it wasn't season 12.
Adam, you now have some breathing room from George. There's your next question. In what city is Fugitive of the Judoon set? Was it in A. Gloucester, B. Edinburgh, or C. Nottingham? Okay, Adam, you're doing very well. What would you like to submit for this question?
I'm going to say, I'm not 100% sure, but I'm going to go with A. Gloucester.
That was very jammy, but you got it correct.
It's mainly because I knew it wasn't Edinburgh, because I think there would have been a lot more Scottish people in there.
Yeah.
And Nottingham is quite close to me, and I have this thing with telly, I don't know if you guys have it, where like when you see somewhere on telly that's like either near you or you've been to where you live, you remember it more. And I didn't remember Nottingham, so based on that, I was like, well, I'll punt for Gloucester.
And that was me with the Clifton Suspension Bridge in Revolution of the Daleks, because I was filming
Oh, yeah.
Bristol.
Oh.
Nice.
Nice seeing all this glory, except from when the camera bloody cut to Jack Robertson again. And I was like, what the hell is the director doing here? Show us the bridge and show us the battle. Anyway, that's a divergence. George has put...
I put A. Gloucester.
Hey.
That's lovely. Next question.
Oh. You don't get this on ITV, do you?
No, we don't. Time is a virgin. On what Bristol land... Oh, fuck. Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Oh, this
This...
makes up for the other next question.
On what Bristol landmark does the showdown between the two types of Dalek occur on in Revolution of the Daleks? A. Bristol Bridge, B. Clifton Suspension Bridge, or C. Avonmouth Bridge? And shout out to Avonmouth Bridge. I can't believe I've somehow managed to get Avonmouth, my home village, into a question on one of these. Big up Avonmouth Bridge. But no.
Shout out to that bridge that Will just said.
Yes, Avonmouth Bridge. Adam, you know the answer. What do you put?
B. Clifton Suspension Bridge.
I would have loved if you just said A or C. That would have been hilarious.
There was a small part of me that was like, is that... I'm just double checking, but yeah. No,
Was it a double bluff to make
Was
us
it a
feel
double bluff?
comfortable?
Yeah.
Oh, I wish. But yeah, George, needless to say, you followed him down the board, yes?
Yes, I followed him across the bridge, as it were.
Yeah.
Suspension bridge.
Fantastic. Well, Adam, you are one from home, get us correct, and you're on to the final chase with a healthy jackpot of £70. Quite incredible. Okay, here's the question. What was the name of the homicidal computer in Marmite on the Orient Express? Was it A. Fuss, B. Gus, or C. Sus?
Wow.
Oh, man.
And Adam, again, this is a pretty tame question. What have you put?
I mean, he's going through, isn't he?
It's also a Series 8 question, and we know my feelings on Series 8, so I'm going to go with...
He hates it.
I hate it! Nah, I love it. I'm going to go with B, Gus.
Are you sure it's not sus?
If the episode had been made post-2020, then probably, yeah, but...
Yeah.
No, I'm going to go with Gus.
That is the correct answer, and you have made it through to the final chance with £70. Adam, quite incredible.
Well done.
How are you feeling?
Thank you. Yeah, good. I was. You never know. I think with these things, how the questions will fall in your favour till you hear them. If you get me. So I feel very fortunate that so far, touchwood, they have done just that.
Torchwood.
Yeah, Torchwood. Yeah.
Yes. Well, Chaser, what did you think of Adam's performance there? Of course, blinded.
Well, outstanding.
In that round, yeah. Go for it.
Outstanding. My lack of knowledge of Romana has, derailed this, but silence has fallen as the question was asked. So well done, Adam.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Yeah, we'll see you again in the final chase, Adam. See you in a bit,
Thank
mate.
you. See you later.
So Adam makes it through to the final chase as the first contestant to do so this series. Will our third contestant today fare as well? Let's find out. It is Conor Esser. Hello, Conor.
What's up, mate? Hello. How's it going?
The winner of the wheel. A very unconventional special, I must admit, but you did technically win.
Come on, what do you mean? I totally knew all those questions. What do you mean?
Yeah, you definitely didn't rely on George the whole time. Well, George is the chaser today, so you will be going up against him, but before you do, you have to get some money on the board and under your name.
If I get money, if I can get some money.
Yeah? Well, of course,
yeah.
We'll go into the multiple choice questions even if you have £0.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, Conor, how have you been?
I'm fucking knackered, mate, to be honest. Literally had a shower, ate some dinner, and it was kind of like, oh yeah, this is tonight, isn't it? But no, I don't know. I'm not going to do 8. Spoiler alert, I'm not going to do 8. I'll be happy with 3. I'm not going to do 4.
Okay, no worries.
I'm happy with 3. That's my target.
So Conor, every single correct answer is worth £5. You have 1 minute on your clock. Are you ready?
Ready as I will be. Yay!
Yay! Wow, okay, so I'm going to delete those questions. Conor, your time starts now. Who portrayed the second incarnation of the Master?
Fuck. What's his name? Peter Pratt. Peter Pratt.
Yes, correct. Peter Pratt. The
Oh my
Fugitive
God.
Doctor made an appearance in what series 13 episode?
Episode 5. I can't remember the title.
Neither do I. It's Once Upon a Time episode. The Death of Doctor Who is the episodic title from what first Doctor serial?
Repeat the question.
The Death of Doctor Who is an episodic title from what first Doctor serial?
Pass.
The Chase. In The Chase, what non-fictional ship does the TARDIS team land on?
The Millennium Falcon.
The Mary Celeste. What was the first episode that had 2 masters together at the same time?
Two masters.
You should play man.
Yeah, series. Yeah, series 10.
Okay, I'll give you that. It was rolled enough in time. Which means you got your first and last questions for this round correct. Everything in between was just a blur.
Oh, mate, I'm panic attack, It's quick.
Yeah, fair enough, but Conor, you did £10 there. Are you happy with that?
It's better than nothing, mate. It all goes towards a good cause.
What's the good cause? What's the
The
good
channel.
Oh,
The Pacey Chic Netflix budget for the year, It's our budget.
okay. Well, Conor, it's time to bring back the Chaser. Hello, George. What did you think of Conor's cash builder there? A measly £10.
A measly sum for a measly brain of Morbius. Look, I mean, to be fair to Conor, he doesn't really pay attention to anything I say, so I didn't think he'd take in the words of William Hartnell and co. But we'll see which one of us blinks first, because he will be weeping, Angel.
I'm weeping already inside. I've been weeping all day, so.
Oh, well, hopefully this makes your day, Conor. Okay, well, so you have £10 on the board.
I can't open what the offer. Oh, yes, as if by magic. £1.
So if you really want to decimate Adam's target there for £70, feel free. And if you want to make Adam an enemy, go for £1. But if you would like to add to Adam's £70 jackpot, the Chaser will offer you
£30 if you're feeling brave enough.
£30. That's not a bad offer considering the amount of race in the cash folder there. Conor, how are you feeling? What are you thinking?
Well, I'm thinking someone could do with £1 right now, and I'd be obliged to go for £1. But at the end of the day. At the end of the day, man's got to pay those bills.
Oh, you're going for the low offer.
No, I'm going for 30.
Oh, my
Pound.
God.
That
Oh,
pound can go to someone else. That
My
pound can go
God.
to someone else.
Everyone collectively
You know what?
drop their.
Guys, if this video gets 10 likes, if this stream gets 10 likes, you get a free pound.
Well, just call him Michael Jason, because I'm going to leave him in the Valley Yard. He's not going to exist after Jodie Whittaker.
Deary me. Oh, I thought you were my friend.
Be charismatic and make jokes and have banter. This is just like Bradley Walsh.
Conor, for £30, the chase is on. Best of luck, mate. Here we go. Here's the first question. Who did future master Sacha Dhawan play in an adventure in space and time? Was it A. Waris Hussein, B. Brian Hodgson, or C. Douglas Camfield? Okay, so Conor, what have you
Words
put?
next week.
A, where is he saying?
Okay, that's the correct answer, and you move down the board. And the chaser has put.
Hey, Waris Hussein.
He comes
He's
down
very good in that.
onto the boards. Yes, and entering space and time.
He was very good in that.
I think Sacha Dhawan might be my favourite new Who
Master.
I think. I do want to see a bit more of it. I hope he carries on past Jodie. I'd like to see him face off again.
100%. Yeah.
Okay, second question now, Conor. The timey-wimey detector is first seen in what episode? Was it in A, the TV movie, B, Blink, or C, The Day of the Doctor? And Conor, your answer is?
D, I don't have a sodding clue. The timey-wimey detector.
Yes.
This sounds like a Big Finish idea, but I'm going to go with Paul McGann,
got him,
the
lad.
TV movie. I'm going to go with A. Fuck it, I don't know. Yeah, you have got me. I've never heard of it. I don't know. What's the timey-wimey detector?
How big a Doctor
What is this
Who
rubbish?
fan are you?
He's never
Classic's
watched
more
it.
my thing. Yeah, I've never heard of it. I don't know what Doctor Who is. What is a timey-wimey detector?
Well,
I heard of a collectible detector.
That is the incorrect answer.
Oh, shock horror. Oh no.
Because the doctor
It was Blink.
The doctor found, or whatever the bloke's name, using the timey-wimey detector after the angel had sent him back in time.
What is
I
it,
would have called
mate?
that.
And then it returned
I don't know
in
what
the
the
day
fuck
of the
it
doctor.
It's a machine that goes ding.
Yes. Also, Prince
yeah, I
comics
put-
from the future. George, you have put?
I never know when to stop. Yeah, I put Blink because obviously it's that bit where what's his name?
I
The
don't
man who's like life is short and you are hot.
That Don,
Is it
yeah.
Billy? Yeah, Billy.
Oh, Billy, yes, Billy Shipton.
Yeah, they yeah, because he does that and he has the. It's not the exact same machine because then he has the weird spinny one in the future
Or is it
in
different?
Day of the Doctor.
Yeah.
But I don't. Does he flat out name it in Blink? I don't think he does, but it's a similar thing because it's all to do with time displacement and stuff like that. So
Yeah.
that's just why I went for it. And it would have been nice if it was Paul McGann, but you know, just let's give him even less to do. Justice for Paul McGann. If only they made an audio series with him.
Okay, Connor, well, the
Does that
chaser
never
is
happen?
one behind you. So
Oh dear.
if George gets his
Ah,
get
fuck.
wrong, you'll be out already.
I'm
Okay.
coming, Chloe Webber.
Okay, here's your question, Connor.
It's really weird.
Mm-hmm.
What artist featured as the singer in Mummy on the Orient Express? Was it A, Foxes, B, Fleetwood Mac, or C, Fleet?
No, he's got it, man. He's got it.
We have faith in you,
I
Connor.
heard the giggle. I heard the giggle. What was the third one? I didn't hear Acne. Did you say Acne was the third one? Who was C? Acne?
No,
Athlete.
the whole borough of Hackney.
Hackney? They sound like Acne.
What artist featured as the singer in Mummy on the Orient Express? A, Foxes, B, Fleetwood Mac, C, Athletes. Connor, your answer is?
C, the one that begins with my name. That one, C. I don't know, Acne. Acne.
That's the incorrect answer. It was Foxes.
Oh no. What does the fox say? The fox says. What does the fox say?
I think she did like not a parody, but like a cover of a Queen song. Don't Stop Me Now, I believe. I'm sure John. Who the fuck is John? I'm sure George.
Who the fuck is John Sim?
I'm sure George will be able to fill in the gaps, but the Chasers.
You're right, Will. Has it been a long day?
It's been a long editing day. Yes, George has put.
I put A, foxes. It's one of the few things I do remember about Series. You've got a lot of Series 8 questions here, Will.
Not a lot, actually.
One of the strongest eras of Doctor Who, for sure. One of the strongest eras.
It's not the worst Capaldi series. Because I remember it was on the Doctor Who YouTube channel, there was the music, well, quite like music video, but it was foxes singing it and clips from the episode played over it. And it's a special feature on the Blu-ray as well. And she's briefly there because everyone knows who Foxes is post 2014, I'm sure. Because I sure remember her. But yeah, Don't Stop Me Now by Foxes.
Yeah. Well, George,
on a train in space.
You're like a Terminator today. Connor, you are the second contestant today to be knocked out by George here, our chaser.
Dun, 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 dun.
Your podcast co-host, what have you got to say to your...
He's not coming to work Wednesday.
I'm handing my P45 and I see you, mate. We're done. The draw of the question. It's just not on my side.
We'll call it that.
No. Sometimes it happens that way. Stress.
Unfortunately,
don't watch Class.
Unfortunately for you, the chase is over.
Oh.
See you next time.
Oh, that's fine. See you later. I need a piss. Thanks, Dad.
Bye, Connor.
Well, that was
dominant from you there, mate.
No.
Hello, yes, wow. That was.
Oh no, George Poupart is here as well to join us. How are you?
There are two of us.
So, George, how are you?
Very good. I guess you're saving the best till last.
Oh, of course. Well, unlike the others, this is actually your first time on this channel. Well, you were technically on the wheel, but you were like, I don't know how to describe it.
Technically, I was.
Yeah, technically you were supposed to be, but you were never caught up because Connor over there was just hogging up all the limelight, unfortunately. But that's why you're back, and you're going to be guaranteed to ask the question. So how does that feel?
I feel very honoured that I can actually do something.
Liberated, that's the word. So, George, after seeing what you have done today, you are the final contestant after all. And what do you think your cash builder sum is going to be at the end of it?
Oh, I wouldn't be surprised if it was 0. Honestly, some of these questions are really difficult. But I'll be happy with just getting 1. Okay,
George, you have 1 minute on your clock. Every single question is worth £5. Are you ready?
I am. Yeah.
George Poupart, your time starts now. Gridlock sees the return of what classic Who villain?
The Macro.
Correct. What numerical moon of Delta Magna did the Doctor and Romana land on in The Power of Chrome?
Pass.
Third. What is the name of the starship in The Beast Below?
Pass.
Starship UK. Diana Rigg and Rachel Sterling guest in what Matt Smith episode?
The Doctor's Wife. I don't know.
The Crimson Horror. David Whittaker received his last writing credit for what serial?
Power of the Dogs?
The Ambassadors of Death and Lucky. In The Impossible Astronaut, to reassure the Doctor, Amy Pond swore on what?
Fish fingers and custard.
Correct. The solar tract is introduced in what Modern Who episode?
Time.
I'll give you if you want to answer.
Oh, I don't know. Pass.
It Takes You Away. But George, you tied with Connor there for the cash builder amount with 2 correct answers for £10. Could have been better, but could have been a lot worse, trust me.
I'm happy with it. Better than I thought, honestly.
Yeah, well, you could be playing for more. The Chaser is on his way back.
You've made me sound like the president.
George White, what did you think of George Poupart's cash builder there?
I think that it was, I think the questions have been a bit, it's the luck of the draw today, so I think we can't underestimate him by his cash builder. We can still have some serious damage caused, and I don't really want two people in the final chase, so I'm going to have to try my hardest.
If the contestant would like to take the lower offer and come one step closer to home, a bit more safe, the chaser will offer you
£1.
£1 again, okay. But if you like to take an extra step towards the chaser, which would mean a higher risk of getting knocked out, the chaser will offer you
£30.
£30 again, George Poupart. Unfortunately, the rest of the contestants are no longer here to help you out with this decision, but it's a one-man mission. George Poupart, which offer would you like to take? Or would you like to stick with...
I mean, there really is only one option I can be happy with, and that's the £30.
Okay, you're going for the higher offer as well.
Yep.
My God, everyone's been ambitious today. We've had a whole set of contestants go for the higher offer. It's backfired for two of them, but
they want to empty your bank account, Will.
They want to empty my bank account. So either the final jackpot's going to be £70, which Adam raised, or £100,
£100,
which the two of them accumulated.
George Poupart, very respectable, taking the higher offer there. For you, the chase is on.
Best of luck, mate. My throat hurts. At the start of Paradise Towers, what did the Seventh Doctor desire? Did he desire an A beach, not a bitch, a beach, B, a tan, or C, a swimming pool?
I really wish it was bitch.
And George Poupart, your answer is please.
I'm gonna go with C, but I'm not sure.
I'm gonna go with C, a swimming pool. That is the correct answer. It is indeed swimming pool. Lucky guess, I guess. Or did you know?
Well, I know that there's a swimming pool in the episode, and there's like a weird like robot thing in it. So that's what I was basing it off of.
Fair enough, yeah. You do.
I've only seen it once. I really didn't like it, but I know a lot of people. I know a lot of people do, but I didn't. I love the Seventh Doctor; he's my favourite, but that one just didn't do anything for me.
George coming down the board with vengeance by the sounds of it, because he, by the sounds of it, loves that cereal. George has put.
I put C, swimming pool. I really do wish that. Come along, Mel. I need to find myself a bitch. I don't love the Seventh Doctor like I do. I think he's shortchanged like a lot of the 80s, but I really, for some reason, Paradise Towers, I can watch that like it's the room of Doctor Who serials. It's great.
Okay, well, yeah,
they're not great. You know what I mean? You like it's shit, but it's fun.
Oh yeah, I thought it was alright.
Like my podcast. It's out of shit, but someone enjoys it.
Yeah, me. Okay, so next question, guys. How many National Television Awards did Matt Smith win for his performances in Doctor Who? Did he win A, 2, B, 3, or C, 4? Okay, so George Poupart. I really shouldn't have put the two Georges on one episode. This is mindfuck.
Yeah.
George Poupart, what have you put for this? 2, 3, or 4?
That's a difficult question, that is. I have no idea, but I'm going to go with A, 2.
Okay, George Poupart goes with 2. And I would be correct, it is indeed 2. You move down the board. This is looking very good for you, George. The Time Lord has put?
I put A, 2 as well.
Did you know that?
Well, I kind of get, because I knew that, because I thought you were going to say Tennant, and I know that there was a lot more, but I thought Smith only won 1. Because I remember him winning the one in 2013, and then Stephen Moffat pretended to make a really funny joke that, it's technically no longer exists because he turned into Peter Capaldi. So I assume he won 1 at the beginning and then 1 at the end, because there was not a lot of love at the NTAs for Doctor Who for some reason from 2010 to 2013.
Yeah, I think Matt Smith won it in 2012 and 2014, and in 2014 Matt was busy on a stage.
Was it a play or something, wasn't he?
Yes, so they had to.
It says quiet.
Yeah, and I actually watched that clip that you were just referencing last week, not for research or anything, just by coincidence, and yeah, really like that. George Poupart, you are 2 steps ahead of the chaser. You're doing very well. Here's your next question. He's like fire and ice and rage. He's like the night and the storm in the heart of the sun, is a quote said by whom? Was it said by A. Jeremy Baines, B. Joan Redfern, or C. Tim Latimer? George Poupart, your answer is, please.
I'm pretty confident. I'm going to go with A.
We're going to go with A. Jeremy Baines. Okay. That is the incorrect answer, unfortunately, so you stay where you are. What made you put Jeremy Baines?
Just because I literally watched the episode quite recently. And I recognised the name, and I was like, oh yeah, okay, it's better to go with that. I'm sure George White may be able to elaborate if I'm wrong, but I believe he says it when they're in the barn towards the end, when Martha's trying to convince it's
the doctor.
Thomas Brody Sangster, isn't it, the actor?
Yes.
I just couldn't remember the character's name.
Gotcha. Well, you stay where you are. Potentially coming to breathe down your neck is George White, the Time Lord. George White has put...
I put C, Tim Latimer. So Jeremy Baines is Harry Lloyd's character, isn't he? The son of mine, who he ends up being. And because I was thinking the same thing as you, but then I remember like the bit when he's in the ship and they basically the entity thing's kind of taking the piss out of him by repeating his name back to him. And I guess that his Thomas Brody Sangster's name was Tim because it wasn't Nurse Redfern, because that was the woman that then has an ancestor that's a writer or something. Is that what happened in the time?
Oh yes. I think it's like the granddaughter, because that's my favourite of the end of time flashbacks when he goes to the book signing.
Yeah, so it's a like, nice little tie-up we didn't know that happened.
It's like the doctor says to her, to what she happened in the end, and then she looks up in amazement and she says, "Yeah, where are you?" And then Tennant delivers one of the
he doesn't answer.
Best performances he's ever put. I love it.
Trembly quiver lip.
I don't like the end of time anymore, but I love that scene. Okay, so George, you might have to get this correct if you want to stay in the game, especially if George White gets it correct, of course. George, nervous?
I am now. I thought I was pretty confident with that one. Yeah. So now I'm second guessing myself. Yeah.
Well, you have £30. Hopefully you can make it back. Here's your question. At the end of the Age of Steel, what parallel universe family member does Mickey stay for? Did he stay for A, his mother, B, grandmother, or C, aunt? George Poupart, to stay in the game, hopefully, what have you put?
Well, I know it's not his mum, and I'm pretty sure it's not his aunt, so I'm going to say grandmother.
Oh, thank God, yes. You moved down the board, that is the correct answer. You came in clutch there for some reason. But the Time Lord, does he follow you down the boards? George, what have you put?
But B, your grand.
He does follow you down the boards. Okay, so George Poupart, here is your next question. What Doctor is dubbed President of the World? Was it A, First Doctor, B, 8th Doctor, or C, 12th Doctor? Poupart, you really have to get this right, because White will know this. George Poupart, your answer is please.
The 12th Doctor.
That's the correct answer. You move 2 from home. George White is like, damn, I wish you didn't get that, because, of course, George White, what have you put?
I put C, 12.
Would you like to say the quote again?
The president of the world, and I'm Scottish. No, I don't know.
But George White does come again behind you and is literally 1 step behind you, so if you get it wrong, George, why did you make that dirty, man? The one episode where
you worded it, you slowed down
for most of the episode, and you introduced that. I did not slow down.
This is not what you get on ITV. You don't pay your TV license for this kind of stuff.
George Poupart, here is your next question. On what date was the 11th Doctor shot? Was he shot on A, April 23rd, 2011? Was he shot on B, 24th of April 2011? Or C, the 25th of April 2011? George Poupart, you have put.
That is a tough one. I have no idea. I would imagine they would try and reference some sort of date for Doctor Who, like maybe when it was first broadcast or something like that. But then again, I can't remember when that was, so I'm just going to say it's a complete guess, and it's probably going to be wrong, but A, the 23rd.
George Poupart, you were right in about half of that, so it was to do with a date, and it was specifically the air date of the episode itself, The Impossible Astronaut. So it was correctly April 23rd, 2011. So you come down on the board and move one from home. Well done. A bit more relief now, I'm sure.
Yep, I was a bit nervous about that one.
Yeah, it was a bit perilous towards the start of the round, but you've clawed this back. Very well done. Potentially finding down the board again. George White, the Time Lord, has put.
I put B because I knew it was one of them, but I forgot when it was. No, I knew it. I just sort of went down the middle because I thought it was 24. I'm sorry.
Unlucky George White.
But for some reason, I was thinking of the fucking Pandorica date as well, and I was like, no, that's totally wrong. That's wrong series.
I believe that was late in the year, but part that is
June.
Yeah. But parts, George, be a breathing room. One question. You have 2 opportunities to get this question correct and to make it through to the final chase to be playing for a split of the jackpot of £100. Happy?
Oh yeah, very happy with that.
Awesome.
Happy.
You have 1 question to make it through. You have 2 opportunities at least. Here's the question. Who did Joe Grant marry? A. Clifford Jones, B. Edward Jones, or C. Chris Jones? And George Poupart, your answer is please.
Oh, unfortunately, it's another complete guess for me.
Okay.
I can picture him. He's got very 70s hair.
Yeah. Very thin face as well.
Yeah, God.
Or 80s, depending on what year it actually happened in.
Yeah.
God, I'm just going to go on a complete guess and say A.
That is correct, and you have made it through to the final chase.
Wow.
Well done.
Yeah, that was a complete guess. I'm surprised I did that, to be honest.
Well, again, George White did slip up and gave you 2 free passes there towards the end, but you didn't need those 2. You got it in 1, so very well done, George Poupart. George White, what do you make of that performance? Is he a threat in the final chase, do you think?
Very good, yeah. I mean, even though there might only be 2 of them, but I think combined they have enough to take down Davros himself. So well done, George. That's a very good chase. I didn't help myself by forgetting a lot of things. I forgot Roman and I forgot when this was on, so I'm kicking myself.
Well, of course, now this is the final chase round. This is the opportunity for you guys to put as many steps between you and the chaser as possible to win that ultimate jackpot of £100, of course. You do have a 2-step head start since there are 2 of you in the final chase. Now, I have a question for you guys before we go into the 2-minute round. And the question is, would you like to choose set A or set B questions?
Oh, what are you thinking, man?
Set A.
Yeah, let's do that. Set A.
Yeah, okay, you're going for set A. Adam, George, are you ready?
Yes.
You have 2 minutes. Your time starts now. What is the actual given name of Craig Owen's child?
Oh, bugger.
Pass.
Adam.
Yeah, pass.
Alfie. Incorrect. What name did Alfie Owens prefer?
That's Adam.
Stormageddon.
Correct. Resolution sees an appearance from Ryan's what?
Adam.
Dad.
Correct. In The King's Demons, Sir Giles Estram is revealed to be who?
George.
Chameleon.
The Master, who is the show's longest serving producer?
Adam.
John Nathan Turner.
Correct. Boomtown sees the return of what alien race?
That's Adam.
The Slitheen.
Correct. Following their meeting on set, David Tennant dated what Series 2 guest star?
It's George.
Georgia Moffat.
Sophia Miles incorrect, I'm sorry. Vinette Robinson, who portrayed Rosa Parks in Rosa, also appeared in what Series 3 story?
Adam.
42?
Correct. What is the acronym thrown around as a plot point in the Series 4 library two-parter? Yeah.
Adam.
Cow.
Correct. In Flesh and Stone, what cleric is used as an angel host?
George.
What?
Correct.
Angel Bob?
Yeah, correct. Who portrayed Madame Kovorian?
Adam.
Francis Barber.
Correct. What is the name of the ice warrior in Cold War?
Adam.
Pass.
Skaudak. Incorrect. In Darkwater Death in Heaven, 3W were operating from what UK landmark?
Adam.
St. Paul's Cathedral.
Correct. In what episode does the Doctor have his
Time.
cards? That's our time, but the question was, I just want to see if you get it right, this isn't for a point.
Yeah.
In what episode does the Doctor first consult with his response cards?
Under the lake.
Under the lake.
Yep, it was Under the Lake.
One of those two, yeah.
Yeah, it was definitely Under the Lake. 11 steps ahead of the Chaser. Guys, do you think that's going to be enough?
Hope so.
Depends how much the Chaser's on his game today, doesn't it?
Yes, of course. Well, this is George's first appearance as the Chaser, so it's a bit of pressure for him, I'm sure. Maybe he'll buckle, maybe he'll absolutely storm the palace, but time will tell. It's time to bring back the Chaser. Welcome back, George.
Well, this is pressure. I don't know about you, but I'm sweating.
Oh, I am sweating as well. That's just because it's a hot day. Hot and humid day in Bristol today. But George, what did you think of the contestants there?
I think it was good. I think they were just starting to find their rhythm, and any longer I think I would have been in serious trouble. So I'll take what I've got at the moment. If I can break it, let's see.
Okay.
Nervous.
Well, George, you have 11 to catch. You have 2 minutes on your clock. Every time you get a question wrong, the timer will stop, and I will offer the opportunity for a pushback to the contestants, see if they can get the question correct. George writes, best of luck.
Let's do it.
George, your time starts now. Who penned the first Dalek story in the Moffat's show-running era?
Mark Gatiss.
Correct. How many seasons of Classic Who are there?
26.
Correct. Who was the first actor to play Davros?
Oh, fuck, no, it's... No. I don't know his surname.
Incorrect, stop the clock. Incorrect, stop the clock. George, you can
I jump in?
Yeah, you can jump in for a pushback. What is the answer, Adam?
The first actor to play Davros, I believe, is Michael Wisher.
Fuck.
That is the correct answer, and you push the Chaser back.
I was gonna say Michael Finch. I was like, oh, fuck. Damn it.
1 minute 32 seconds, 10 to catch. Okay, George, are you ready?
Let's go.
Okay, the time starts again. Now, in what episode was John Hurt unveiled as the Doctor?
Name of the Doctor.
Correct. What episode was the last to feature Harriet Jones?
Stolen Earth.
Correct. Who voices House in The Doctor's Wife?
Michael Sheen.
Correct. What type of blood do the Sycorax use against humanity during the Christmas invasion?
A positive.
Correct. What episode takes place on Appalachia?
The Girl Who Waited.
Correct. In Time Heist, what is the name of the bank they are trying to break into?
Who says it? Alpha Matraxi.
Incorrect, stop the clock. Contestants, this is another pushback opportunity. In Time Heist, what is the name of the bank they are trying to break into?
What we thinking, George?
I have no idea. No idea.
Yeah.
All the other ones
I've just fucking remembered it. What an idiot.
Oh, it's like it's bugger. It sounds the word I've got made sounds similar to Raxacoricophalopatorius. That's not my answer, by the way. It's something that always reminds me of that, like similar.
5 more seconds.
You got anything, Georgia?
Just go for it. Go for whatever you want.
Carabraxian.
Adam, that's so close. The answer is George White.
It's Carabraxos, isn't it?
Yes.
Carabraxos. Yeah. Oh, I knew it was.
I don't know what I was thinking. I think I had a stroke on my answer. So don't worry about
it. Well, right, you're on 6. Chaser, you have 5 to catch. Michael, how long left on the timer?
There's 45 seconds exactly on the clock.
Shite me. Let's go.
Remember, George, fucking pass.
Pass.
Pass. The ones you don't know.
Me?
Yes.
What happens if I'm not?
Let the timer train.
Yeah, don't
I
let
didn't know you could pass.
Yeah, of course you can pass. You probably lost about 30 seconds on
No,
that.
the chaser must answer everything.
I thought if you got past then they would get a chance to answer.
The audience are going to be with you.
I'm not Bradley Walsh.
Can I just...
Sorry.
George, your time starts again. Now, what Modern Who episode reintroduced the Doctor's face in the title sequence?
Bells of St. John.
Incorrect, stop the clock.
No. Fucking
Contestants, what Modern Who episode reintroduced the Doctor's face in the title sequence?
I think, George, I mean, feel free to correct me if I'm wrong, I think it was the one before Bells of St. John. I think it's the Snowman.
Yeah, I was going to say that.
Because it was that new Matt Smith sequence, wasn't it? And I'm fairly certain it was first seen in... Are you happy to go with that?
Definitely, yeah, that's what I would have picked, yeah.
Cool. We'll go with the Snowman then.
That's the correct answer, and you push the chaser back to 5. Very well done, boys.
Nice.
George, right, you have 6 to catch, 37 seconds. George, your time starts again. Now, who betrayed the second Doctor?
Patrick Troughton.
Correct. The Paternoster Gang members can be found in how many episodes?
One, 4.
Incorrect, stop the clock. Contestants, the Paternoster Gang members can be found in how many episodes?
It depends if you're including Good Man Goes to War, isn't it? Because that's where they first appear. I don't know if they're the gang yet.
Yeah,
so I'd say that, maybe.
Very wise.
So we differentiate that by saying the Paternoster Gang members, so a Good Man Goes to War would count.
Oh, members, right. I get you.
Wow.
Okay. So 1, 2... No, are they in that one? Are they in the Snowmen, George? Can you remember?
Yeah.
Yes, they are. Yeah, so that one. And then there's a few in 7B, isn't there? Crimson Horror they're in.
Yeah, Crimson Horror.
They're in Name of the Doctor, aren't they?
Yes, and then Deep Breath.
They're in... So should we go with 5? Should we go with?
5 or 6, yeah.
Oh, what's the potential 6? They're not in series. They're not in 7A at all, are they?
No.
Not the.
What about Christmas specials? They're not in any of the other Christmas ones.
I don't. Apart from the snow. No, they're not in Time of the Doctor, are they? Not those.
You guys have
3.
5 seconds.
Let's say 5. Let's say 5.
All right. Yeah. Cool. We'll go with 5 then.
Okay. That's the correct answer. It was indeed 5.
Oh yes.
Speaking of 5s, you pushed the chaser back down to 5 again. Feeling a bit more confident now, boys?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Why not? Yeah.
Very close to your hands, Michael. How long left on the clock?
You have to answer 6 questions within 20 seconds, George.
Go.
Quick fire questions, George. Your time starts again. Now, Dan Starkey played Ian in what episode?
Last Christmas.
Correct. Complete the quote. The bad things don't always spoil the good things or make them...
Any less good.
Stop the clock. Incorrect. Contestants, complete the quote. The bad things don't always spoil the good things or make them...
Oh, is that a Matt Smith one, George?
Sounds like it.
The bad things. I feel. Is it part of that speech he gives to Amy in The Big Bang? In this, and she's in bed and he's. Is it that speech?
Yeah, probably.
What? Or make the bad things that spoil, or make them.
Is it as simple as like worse or like what
I'm down to go with that if you want, mate. I've not got a clue if I'm honest. So yeah, should we go with that?
I guess. Yeah. I can't really think of anything else.
Okay.
So we'll go with make them. Yeah, make them. Do you say worse? Was it George?
Yeah, make them worse.
Yeah, we'll go with that.
That is the incorrect answer. Chaser, do you know it?
Is it important?
Unimportant.
Oh,
It was from
Unimportant.
Vincent and the Doctor. The end of Vincent and the Doctor. Okay, so
oh yeah,
that
when,
was
when they're at the gallery. Yeah.
Yeah, towards the end. So, Chaser, you stay on 6. You have 5 to catch.
You have 7 seconds, so you can.
Oh, there we go. George, are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Bloody hell, this is a long question, so you're definitely not going to get. But here we go. Your time starts again. Now, in Frozen Pompeii, Caecilius brands the Doctor and Donna as Mr. and Mrs. Who?
Fuck. I don't know. Pass.
Incorrect. Stop the clock. Oh, that's George and Adam, you have won 100.
Hey, we did it.
Well done.
Wow. Alright, cheers, man. Thank you.
Yeah, that was great.
Wow.
Fantastic performance from you guys.
I'm surprised. I don't know.
Same. I'm surprised.
Yeah, I didn't know if 11 was going to be enough, but hey, there you go.
Well, it was a very collaborative effort. You guys always talk to each other during the pushback opportunities. I think you got all but 2, maybe. So yeah, that was a really valiant effort from you boys. Yeah. So,
well done.
Again, well done.
Yeah, and thanks, saying thanks, George. Thanks for teaming up with me. So much appreciated.
No worries. You were great.
Oh,
And you.
yeah. Chaser, George White. What did you make of that performance at the end there?
Well, they knew their stuff at the right moments, and I did not. So that's the way the game goes.
Yep, it was a valiant effort from you.
Well done, guys.
Bro,
Right.
thanks, man.
Well done for you all. Yeah, fantastic. Fantastic game, another fantastic episode. So George and Adam will go away from here with an equal split of the jackpot of £100, so £50 each. Will the next contestants fare as well? Find out next week. Peace out.